am from How To Taxes, and I'm here to help you prepare your Form 1040 when you're ahead of household filing status, hopefully bringing you some relief. To be able to use head of household filing status, you must be unmarried, paid over half the cost to keep up a home, have a qualifying child or dependent. In our example, you have a dependent, a 14-year-old son. This is the front page of the Form 1040. At the top of the form under filing status, check the box Head of Household. Put your name, address, and social security number on the form. Under the dependent section, put your name or your son's name, social security number that has relationship to you as a son, and check the box that he qualifies for the child tax credit. This is still the front page of the Form 1040. It is just the bottom portion. On line 1, put your wage information down. You can find this on Form W-2 sent to you by your employer. You can find this information in box 1. Note that the bottom portion of this form was not filled out due to simplicity's sake. Put the amount found in box 1 on line 1, which is $42,350. Carry that down to line 7B, as this is your only source of income and you don't have any adjustments, so carry that line down to line 8B, which again will be $42,350. On line 9, put your standard deduction, which you can find to the left, which is $18,350. We are assuming in this example that your itemized deductions will not exceed your standard deduction. On line 11B, calculate your taxable income, which will be $24,000. On line 12A, we will calculate your tax. You can find the tax rate schedules in the IRS instructions. Since you had taxable income of at least $24,000 but less than $24,050 and you are ahead of household filing status, your tax will be $2,606. You can find the tax rate schedules beginning on page 62 of the Form 1040 instructions. Put the tax down on line 12A and carry that down to line 12B. Next, we will calculate your child tax credit. You can find this worksheet on page 35 of the 1040 instructions. On line 1, since you had one child, put $2,000, carry that down to line 3. On line 4, put your adjusted gross income. In our example, that was $42,350. On line 5, you can see from the left that you put $200,000 down. Since that was more than line 4, leave line 6 blank and put 0 on line 7. On line 8, your credit will be $2,000. Again, you can find this worksheet on page 35 of the Form 1040 instructions. Put the child tax credit on line 13A and carry that to line 13B. On line 14, calculate it to 606. Carry this down to line 16. This is your total tax. Next, put your federal income tax withholding on the form. It will be $1,000 in our example. Note that there will be withholding amounts in boxes 4 and 6. These do not go on your federal income tax return. Put the $1,000 of withholding on line 17 and carry that down to line 19, as these will be your total payments. Please note, if you had a younger child and you had child care payments, you may qualify for a credit for that, and that information can be found on Form 2441 and would go on Schedule 3 of the Form 1040. Since you don't have that in our example, your total payments are $1,000. Subtract that from your total tax to come up with an overpayment of $394. If you owed money, that would go on line 23. Since you would want this refunded, put that on line 21A, and on line 21C, check the type of account that you have. Put your routing and account number information on B and D. If you do not want it directly deposited into your account, cross off lines B and D and the IRS will send you a check. Note that there's a box to the left of line 21A. You would only check this if you wanted your refund to go into more than one account, so typically this would be left blank. Remember to sign, date, and put your occupation at the bottom of the form. We are all done. I am from How To Taxes. Subscribe for future tax videos and tips. Thanks for watching.